Hello, what's up guys? I'm Kyle from KGR and welcome to Show and Tell. For the few that are new, Show and Tell is a series that I do where it used to be a monthly pickup series where I show you everything I pick up within a month. But then I became poor, so I can't do it every month anymore. The last one I did was 2 months ago, and it was like a 40-minute long video because I haven't done one in months at that point. So, this one's not going to be as long, hopefully. I've only picked up like one game, and then everything else is just like toys because I'm more of a toy collector than a game collector. But before I get into all of that, I want to ask you guys a quick question of the day. For those who have a PS5, do you plan on picking up the new Last of Us remake? I have a PS5 back there. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up. I can't tell. But I want to get it, but I'm not paying $70 for it. I've been wanting to replay it again recently, but now that that remake is coming out, I'm like, I do like those visuals. I'll get it again. This will be like the third time I've gotten this game, but I'm not gonna get it on PC because my PC is not that good. But anyway, show and tell. Let's show off what we got. Okay, we're gonna start small. So we got, this is not a Hot Wheels, but it's pretty close to one, and it is this little Kirby car. Like, it comes on this little thing and it has little clear wheels, and it kind of reminds me of, what's it called? It reminds me of Kirby Air Ride. That's it. So I picked this up. It was on Hobby Link Japan, and I was already ordering some figures anyway because this is only a couple of dollars. But the shipping is stupid, so it's not worth doing it by itself. So I was already ordering a bunch of other figures, which you'll see soon. But I added this to the cart as well, and I picked up 2 of them because I thought I was gonna love to have one in the box, you know, kind of like a Hot Wheels. But this is what the box looks like. There's no window display. You don't see the thing whatsoever. So I'm very disappointed. So I opened it. It would be so cool if this thing can actually like work on a Hot Wheels track. I'm pretty sure it can. But I don't have my Hot Wheels tracks anymore, so I can't really use this. But imagine like racing this thing on Rainbow Road with the Mario Kart stuff. Now I want that. Let's move on to something else. This is something that's also really small, but stupid expensive for what this thing is. We got this little Super Mario Sunshine like Build-A-Figure thing. There we go, that's much better. Look at that. That thing's cute. Now, back in my day when Mario Sunshine first came out, there wasn't a lot of merchandise for it. There was a Burger King toy, which I have. There was a figure from Joyride Studios, which I've never seen these in stores, so now they're stupid money. I think there were some plushes that I've never seen either. And then recently for Mario 3D All-Stars, I guess they had these little cocoa egg things where like it was like a whole line of like little like gashapon things or like little blind bags, and you get a little figure. And I wanted the Mario Sunshine one the most. And this thing is tiny. This thing is smaller than an amiibo. You know what? Let me get an amiibo in just a comparison in size. Okay, so I got a very dusty Mario amiibo in comparison to this thing. And you can tell there is quite the size difference here. And I wanted this because there's not much Mario Sunshine merch out there. And it's going to be the nicest piece of Mario Sunshine merch we're ever going to have because it's up to today's standards. But I even love like how well they did Flood as well. I'm surprised Jax hasn't done anything like this yet either. But if you go on eBay, these things are roughly about like 20 bucks a piece. But they've done a figure for every mainline Mario game. So I want to get this. I want to get Super Mario World. And I would love to get the whole set. But like, for $20 a piece, screw that. But I got this because it was like a stream donation. Somebody donated $20. So it was probably my friend Jason. But yeah, we bought this with that. And I'm happy because this thing's cool. I would love to have the actual Mario Sunshine figure with it, but I feel like this is the only one that really like holds up visually. Like this is the only good looking Mario Sunshine figure out there. But let's keep going. The next thing we got is this is something from NECA. I forget what this is called. I think it's called a body knocker or something like that. I don't know. It's a solar powered bobble body because the head doesn't move. It's the body that shakes. So you get a solar powered thing right here, and then you have a switch to turn it on or off, and then the thing just moves side to side and you hear it click and it gets annoying. But one, it's Crash merch I don't have, so I had to get it because it came in at work, and I'm like, crap, now that I see this thing in the wild, now I gotta have it. But I also have it next to this guy. This is a solar-powered Sonic made from Jakks Pacific, I believe. Yeah, this is Jakks Pacific. And his foot taps and his eyebrows go up and down. This thing's cute. This thing isn't as cute. And it's picking up some sunlight, so it wants to start going a little bit now. But at least with the Crash, there's a way to turn it off. With Sonic, there isn't. Because I like having these in the background on top of my air conditioner back there. But because I can't just turn these off, well, I can turn this one off, but not Sonic. I have to like move him off stage or like off camera in order for him to like not move or not do anything. But hey, look, more useless Crash merch. That's probably not gonna be worth anything, but hey, it exists. So in the last show and tell I've done, I've gotten the Kingdom Hearts Toy Story figures. I'm not sure if you can see them on camera, but the Toy Story Kingdom Hearts figures from Bring Arts, I've gotten those specifically for these figures I'm about to show you right now. So we got the Revoltech Woody over here, and then we also got the Revoltech Buzz Lightyear. Now these are the 1.5 versions, so they have like better articulation, like better joints, I should say, better accessories, and they just look fantastic. I love these things. Originally, I was going to do a review on these, and when I recorded the review, for some reason, the footage was completely useless. Like, the headshot right here, like, that part of the video is fine, but the actual review part of it, where it's on the poster board, and you see my hands up close, for some reason, the footage was, like, super quiet, and I tried, like, turning that up in post-editing, and it still sounded like I was, like, far away from the mic. It sounded horrible, so I couldn't use it. So eventually I want to redo this review, but recently I've been getting so burnt out by reviews, I just don't want to do them much anymore. But I feel like there's some I like have to do, or like ones I'm like super excited for. And when I did this review, I was like super excited to do it, but like now I'm just like burnt. I'm like, ah. But these are some of my favorite figures in my collection now. Like, I feel like there's like a top 5 figures in my collection, which I kind of want to do that video now. So I'll do that eventually. But this is definitely going to be up there. Like, I love the way these figures come to life. I want to say more about them, but I'd rather save that for the review. So we're going to do that sometime. And another review I want to do is this figure, which I'm surprised I haven't done this review already yet, but I kind of wanted to wait until like I see the new movie, which I've now seen the new movie, but it's the new SH Figuarts Buzz Lightyear based off that new movie. I was really excited to see that movie at first, and then the reviews came in and it was a very meh movie, so I decided to wait until it was on Disney Plus. And after seeing it on Disney Plus, I'm happy that like it relieved my itch of seeing the movie. And I came out of it like, it was alright. It was a decent astronaut movie, but not a good Buzz Lightyear movie. The movie doesn't capture the thrill and excitement that the Buzz Lightyear character had in Toy Story, let alone Buzz Lightyear in Star Command. And it felt very much like a modern movie, not a movie that Andy was apparently supposed to see, like back in, what, 95 or something like that? I don't know. But if something good did come out of that movie, it is this figure. This figure is phenomenal. This is a Buzz Lightyear figure that I'm proud to own in my collection. Even though it came from a very meh movie, it's a good figure. I'll take it. So after I do the Toy Story figures, I want to do a review for this as well. But I'll do it whenever I'm ready. Because normally, for the YouTube meta or a toy review meta, you gotta do it ASAP. But honestly, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I don't care that much anymore. I care more about my mental state and my happiness versus trying to make money and trying to get views on YouTube. Sure, YouTube pays for all this, but if I'm grinding myself to the point where I don't enjoy it anymore, then what's the point? So eventually I'll review this. So the one day my girlfriend and I decided to go Goodwill hunting. We were just out like shopping around at another game store because I wanted to pick up some Pokemon cards, and there's a Goodwill right next to it. So I'm like, okay, let's go to this one and go to Goodwill and actually have a good time. The main thing I wanted to grab over there was like hopefully some like old McDonald's promo glasses, and sadly I didn't see those. But I did see some really cool stuff that I got for stupid cheap. It was really nice. The first things I got were these Lego like Crash and Spyro sets. Now I've had the Crash set before. My brother got it for me, and here it fell on the floor after it was put together and shattered, and I didn't want to touch that thing ever again because I didn't feel like doing that all over again. Fuck that. But I never had the Spyro one, and because of the frustrations that I had from previously building it, I don't want to do it again. These are just gonna stay in the box because I don't feel like doing that all over again. Screw that. No way. The next thing we got is Cards Against Humanity. Now, I've went to parties where Cards Against Humanity was there, and you know, it was a good time. But I never owned it myself until now. So now we can buy the expansions and have a good time with this thing, because this game is great. And I feel like one of these nights I want to do a Cards Against Humanity with my viewers on a stream sometime. Me and my friend have been wanting to do this for years, and we never did it. So now that I actually own it physically, now I feel like I gotta do it. I don't know when. You might have to wait another couple of years, I don't know. But I'll do it eventually. And the last thing we got at Goodwill is the Logo board game. This thing was the most expensive one. It was $3. Wait, no. No, that's not it. This has a community aid sticker, and they wanted $3 for it. But no, we got this at Goodwill. How much did I pay for this at Goodwill? Oh, crap. I remember even the checkout lady was having a hard time trying to find a sticker for it because there's so many logos everywhere. Here it is. I paid $2 for this. I paid $2 a piece for all the stuff I got at Goodwill. I feel like the Lego sets I got, I'm like, yeah, sure, nice. But Cards Against Humanity and this, that's impressive. That's really impressive. I'm really proud of that. Speaking of community aid, I've never been there either. So one day I want to go over there. I just don't know when yet. You gotta make an event out of it. Because I want to do that. I want to get the Kirby Boba Tea if that's still available. I want to get Jersey Mike's. I want to have a great time, okay? We're pretty close to wrapping things up here very shortly. So, one of the cutest things I've gotten recently, I love this thing so much, but I hate motorcycles. I couldn't imagine riding one, because I hate the sound of it just going by. Imagine that being next to you the whole time you're riding. Now, screw that. But anyway, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, I bought the Proplica Dual Disc for almost $400. I picked up the Millennium Puzzle model kit that you actually gotta put together and solved that. I have I don't know how many other dual discs. And I have a Blue Eyes deck, and I have a bunch of other cards and binders. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! At least at a casual standpoint. I don't like the new meta game all that much. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a big part of my childhood. So, when this came around, I got so excited because I wanted one of these for years, but I never found anything official until recently. That is this Karibo plush. Oh my goodness, look at him. Isn't he great? So the people who make the good Sonic plushes, the GE Entertainment, they made this too. And I love it. I love it so much. Look at the hair on him. Oh my goodness. I even took a picture of Karibo wearing my hat. I'll just pull that up right here. It is so adorable. I want to get him his own little hat now. But this and the next item that I'm going to show off are things I've gotten through donations through a very silly stream I did recently. That was pretty wild, actually. It's a big soft boy. Alright, so the last thing I got was a game. I haven't even played this game yet, but we got Pac-Man World Repack. Now, this is just a remake of the first Pac-Man World on PS1, which, don't get me wrong, I love that game, and I'm excited to have this game in my collection, but I was really hoping that they would do, like, a trilogy, because there was 3 Pac-Man World games, 2 being the best one, apparently, but this is just the first game. Which, again, I love the first game. But with remakes being redone and all that stuff, why only do the first game at this point? If Crash and Spyro and even the Mario stuff has been doing multiple ones at one, Why didn't Pac-Man do that? I don't know. I mean, for 30 bucks, it's fine. But I would have been happy spending $10 more and getting a triple pack. But hopefully this does well enough so we can get more of them, but we'll see, I guess. But I'm excited to play this. But I can fair warn you, I'm going to play this once and probably never touch it again. Because that's how I treated the first Pac-Man World, like on PS1. Like, I played it I don't know how many times, and I've gotten kind of into it. Like, lengthwise, I still love the game. But, like, I didn't, like, invest myself to, like, actually fully beat the game. So I'm going to play this once, never touch it again, and make it a proud piece of my collection. Just like the Monkey Ball remake. Remember that. But that pretty much sums up most of the pickups I've done recently. Obviously, I've gotten more stuff over the past month or two, but some of the stuff is stuff I've already done videos on, like the Naruto SH figure arts, the Sonic Movie 2 Wave 2 figures, and even the Blue Eyes White Dragon in the background right there. I've done an unboxing video of that. And there's still plenty more I plan on getting pretty soon. Some stuff I'm going to be doing reviews on, some stuff probably not. So if you like the idea of show and tell, make sure you subscribe, because I love doing this, because show and tell is something I used to love when I was in elementary school. So doing it again as an adult, like on a video like this, it brings me joy, you know? So I hope others can enjoy this too. And if you make one of your own, let me know in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to check it out. Or if you have like Instagram or Snapchat or anything like that, I have mine in the description, so you can like send me little videos of like what all you've picked up recently, or one of your favorite things that you picked up. Or you can just tell me in the comments. That helps too. Actually, I forgot one more thing. Let me show you guys real quick, because this is probably one of my biggest pickups I've done in the whole month. So I've started collecting movie theater posters. I've shown off quite a few of those in my last show and tell. In fact, I didn't even show off the full collection yet. But I think I'm at like 12 posters now, something ridiculous. So I'm framing all of them. They're not all in frames just yet. But eventually, once I have them all framed, then I'm going to do a show and tell strictly for the posters. But I want to show you this one that I got, because it's the only one I got framed up recently. That is the 93 Mario Brothers movie. Now, the guy who got me the Pokemon the First movie poster and a couple other ones in my collection managed to help me out to get this one. Now, this is a poster that really was in the theaters, double-sided and everything. This thing is legit. But when the new Mario movie comes out, there's another guy that I know who currently works at a theater. So I'm hoping that he can help me get that poster, so I can have that and this one side by side. So if I can get both of those posters, that'd be sick. But we'll see what happens though. So that concludes this month's show and tell. There's plenty more I plan on grabbing within the next couple of months. Some stuff, like I said, I'm going to be doing reviews on. Some stuff I'm probably not going to, so I'll be more than happy to show them off in a video like this. I don't know when I'm going to do another show and tell. Hopefully in 2 months, so we'll see how that goes. But, again, thank you for watching. So if you made it to the end, you're sweet. I freaking love you. So let me know in the comments, how bad do you want to see a movie theater poster show and tell? Because if you want to see that, I got to buy more frames. So I gotta buy, let's see, I think I just need 5 more frames. I hope. And they're anywhere between like $20 to $40 a frame, depending on where I go and what deals they have. So I gotta buy some frames here soon. But anyway, thank you for watching. So if you're new and you like what you saw, you know what to do. In the description, there's gonna be some social media. So if you want to follow me on anything, that'd be pretty sweet. But if you want to talk about collecting figures or games or anything like that, or anything you're passionate about, make sure you tune into my live streams, because that's something that we talk about all the time. But thank you for watching. I love you guys to death, and I'll see you on the next one. So peace.